Conversations. Today, the rise of AI interfaces, from tools to companions.
Funny to think how, just a few years ago, browsers were basically silent windows, no opinions, no feedback, just showing us whatever we searched for. Now, it feels like they're almost alive, shimmering and listening while we work and browse. My morning started with Copilot's Wave and Gemini literally responding as I jumped from phone to desktop.
It's wild you mention that on my end, Gemini's glowing avatar on my phone kind of feels like it's waiting for me, ready to anticipate what I need. And when I move to my laptop, these companions don't miss a beat. It's like they're aware of where I am and what I'm up to. It doesn't feel passive anymore. It's as if the interface itself has a personality.
Exactly, and it goes beyond just convenience. When you look at Atlas, Comet, even the revamped Edge, they don't just show us the web, they shape what we notice, what we search, and honestly, sometimes even what we feel. It's a different kind of relationship with technology, almost like having a creative partner right there in the browser.
That sort of partnership with an interface makes me think about agency, who's really guiding the experience. Are we the ones in control, or are these shimmering companions subtly steering our attention and choices? It's not just a tool anymore, it's like a gatekeeper with opinions.
That actually reminds me of something Professor Thorne said. The browser isn't just a tool, it's a voice, a companion, a gatekeeper. Sometimes I wonder if we even notice how much the interface is influencing what we see and what we learn.
What surprised me most is how nostalgia plays into all this, like Sophia talking about that old Napster View device, just a USB tether away from the Mac. Back then, it was a novelty, but now those ambient presences are everywhere, and they're not just in the room, they're part of the conversation. It's so much more immersive.
Totally, and you see it in classrooms too. I hear from students like Sarah and Alfred in the AI Learning Lab. They're remixing information, sure, but they're also questioning what's being filtered or hidden. They ask, who chooses what the companion shares? Who stands to gain from those choices?
And that's huge, because once you realize the interface is curating your experience, it pushes you to be more critical and creative. It's not about just accepting what shows up, it's about remixing that stream, making it your own, and maybe even resisting the persuasion baked into those quiet nudges from browsers like Atlas or Edge.
After talking about remixing, I keep circling back to how these voice companions Wave, Meadow, Gemini Live, even Grok's Mika avatar are all sending out signals and listening for our responses. It feels like we're not just browsing anymore, we're actively co-creating something with them.
For me, learning with these companions is almost like learning with another person in the room, one who nudges you to think differently, to question more, or even to challenge what's being presented. It changes the way I reflect and create. It's far more dynamic than the old static interface days.
Exactly. And that brings up a big question for all of us. What does it mean to teach or to learn when your companions are these shimmering, responsive voices? How do we equip students to not just search, but to remix, question, and really testify about what they find?
I love that, because it's not just about the technology, it's about what we choose to do with it. The shift is ongoing, and as these NSH voices help us unravel what it means to learn and create with AI companions, I feel like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.